What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. My brother Miguel again. We are here at Calibra's Lounge in Bakersfield, California, bringing you another IPCPR 2019 cigar review. This is one that we actually smoked once before while we were out there, but we both thought it was so unique and interesting that we said, hey, we talked to our rep. We said we need 2 more of these cigars. We want to do a full-on review of them.
Oh, 100%.
So since he was kind enough to do that, we wanted to make sure we got it out of the top 5. I just got off the phone with him a little while ago. We got some great information on the cigar, or as much as I could get. So I want to thank him for that. I don't want to mention names, so it is what it is.
All right. We'll keep it secret for now.
Yes. But what we are smoking today, you guys, is the Alec Bradley Large 1010s, sweet and spicy. So for those of you that don't know, Lars actually was doing cigars back in the day. A lot of people credit him with being the first person to do infused cigars, flavored cigars. And they're saying he did it before Jonathan Drew, before George States did it, and predates the acid. So and he's a really, really cool guy. I mean, you guys will have to see the video we did live. Make sure you guys go back on the page and check it out because it is absolutely fantastic. It's really, really cool to see. As far as this cigar goes, you guys, we do not have any specs on it. I apologize, but a lot of the stuff from it is, what do you call it, unrevealed yet.
They're trying to keep it close to the vest. I get that. I think they have, in my opinion, the most unique cigar of 2019. I think that is fair to say, in my opinion. And I understand why they're not revealing everything just yet. And to go into your point about the infused cigars, these are not actually fully infused, right?
No, these are not infused. These are conditioned. It's a difference. What they do is they use 16 different peppers. They grind them up. They put them in the conditioning house. And from what I believe to be the way they do it, I'm sorry for mumbling right there, is they kind of use like an oil diffuser kind of situation. Let it permeate throughout the drying house, and that's how they actually absorb some of the flavors. So they're not actually infusing the cigar directly like some companies will actually take a spray and spray the leaves down. They're not doing that. They're letting it naturally absorb into the leaves, and that is how it is attaining its flavor, by conditioning the tobacco, not infusing the tobacco. And then they place on it a sweet and spicy cap, which gives it its name and its very unique flavor.
We've had this. That's, I think, why you're stuttering. That's why I'm bracing myself right now, because I know the storm that's coming my way, all right? I know the fight that I'm about to have with this little stick right here. And I'm pretty sure it might win. So I think we need to get into this.
Let's get into it, Mike. Right. So we have here the Churchill size. It is 7x50 ring gauge. And, oh, I'm sorry. Is it 7x50 or 7x... Yes, 7x50.
Yeah, I was going to say...
I thought maybe it was a 52.
Ah, okay. Could have been. Could have been, but I think
you guys, this cigar smells spicy. But you smell the peppers in there. You smell it. Yeah. I mean, there is no mistaking this one.
Well, I cut mine right real quick, and I'm getting a little sweet on the lips. That sweet cap is there, but goddamn, it's already on my tongue. I can feel the spice. I can feel the spice. Damn it. That's what the matches.
Real quick, you guys, before we get into this a little bit more, there are actually 7 different cigars that they are doing with Alan Rubin and Lars, and a total of 20 different facings, I believe, with the different sizes. Some of them are available in 2 or 3, I think, or 2 sizes, some are available in 3. So that's how you get 20 cigars in all 7 different blends. Now, all the artwork on the bands he has done himself, as well as the boxes, I believe.
Yes.
So that's cool. He's a man of many, many talents.
Yeah. The only thing as unique as this cigar from 2019 is Lars himself.
I got that initial sweet rush, and then I breathed in and it went up my nasal passage like I was retrohaling, and I felt the pepper right there. That might make my eyes water, you guys. I apologize. Oh, good stuff. Let's grab this from you, bro.
Oh my goodness. Thank God for that bit of a sweet tip, because my tongue is now covered in spices. They are delicious, don't get me wrong. I love spice. I really do. One of my favorite things to eat. One of my favorite notes in a cigar. I also like sweet cigars. I like when I have that sweet cocoa flavor. I like when there is an infused. I like the Java Red a lot. That's got a nice sweet with a cinnamon spice to it. This is a different kind of spice, guys. I can't stress that enough. It is. Whew, it's gonna be a hell of a couple next minutes, because that's exactly how it's described to me.
It teases you with that sweetness, but then it attacks you with that spice.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it does.
And it is right on the tip of the tongue. It's like when you bite into a really good taco, and you got that hot sauce that you know is hot, but you bite into it and you feel it right on the tip of your tongue, just numbing it.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, because I think that's exactly what they wanted to happen to you. Either that, or I think you can grind this up real fast and throw it into an intruder's eyes as like pepper spray, but pepper cigar.
Pepper bomb.
Yeah, pepper bomb, thank you. If necessary. If you're ever in a Three Ninjas type situation where you need to protect your grandpa from a evil corporation, you can use this cigar to do such things. If you're ever home alone around Christmas time and there's burglars trying to break in, you can easily use this as some sort of booby trap, because that spice will get them. It is wonderful.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man.
It is. There's no way to sugarcoat it. The spice in the cigar off the beginning is aggressive.
Yep.
I did find later on, as I think we'll get to in this cigar review as well, that it does die down. But off the beginning, you get some really nice sugary sweetness, but you get very, very aggressive pepper spice. It is spicy, you guys. You'll feel it in your tongue, your lips, all over.
I gotta disagree though. Not pepper spice. I'm getting like cayenne
Peppers.
peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, because like when you say pepper to me, automatically like tasting pepper. Because I can't really differentiate between like a habanero and a ghost all that well. Because once I get those, once I taste that, I'm just burning.
Yeah.
That's how spicy it is for me. But I can definitely get the littler spices like jalapeno, serranos, regular pepper, black or white pepper, and cayenne. And this to me is all of the spicy peppers that they picked, flavors, conditioned or condensed into cayenne flavor. Like I'm getting cayenne flavor with all the intensity of the other peppers.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Does it?
Yeah.
Kind of, at least.
Alrighty, guys, we've been talking a whole lot about the aggressiveness of the spice, and it is there. But we're gonna get into the first third of the cigar. And
before we take off, though, have we ever had that many notes to say about a cigar just by lighting it up, though?
no,
I don't think so, right?
no, we've had a lot of great cigars, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great starter cigars too.
Oh yeah.
But the way this was made, the way this is, the way this smokes, and the way this tastes, it is far and away more unique than anything I think I have smoked to date.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, my pick for most unique cigar, 2019.
Alright guys, so the spices died down considerably after about 5 minutes or so of smoking this cigar, and it transitions to a beautifully balanced cigar with some nice sweetness notes to it, almost a little bit of a coffeeness in there, like a coffee and cream flavor,
Yeah.
some wood, of course that tobacco flavor is still there, very strong, but the spice is the big transition that's gone away. I knew to expect this after a few minutes because, like I said, we have smoked this before. So it just depends on how long that spice really lasts.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I miss it already. I wouldn't mind if we had a cigar half this size, spice it all the way down to the bottom. It is delicious. I really, really enjoy that intensity of flavor right off the bat. I really appreciate that. It is going into something that's also very enjoyable. Like Frankie said, perfect, I think, on the mark. Mm-hmm. It's sweet. It's got like a coffee cream sweetness to it, which I do like that a lot too. But I wouldn't be sad at all if it had an intense spice, further lasting. But then again, I'd also see how people might think, I don't know, I'm gonna smoke that again for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the hard sell right there, which I totally understand why they went for that. What's what I'm looking for? Very deep flavor transition, very steep one. I think that's the best word
very
for it.
dramatic or very drastic.
Yes, that's a good word for it. But for other than that, I really don't have much to say until we get into the next third.
I do have one more thing to say. My sharp is just about razor sharp, and the ash is bright white, holding on very, very well. So that's some other good notches to put on there.
Mine's a little off, but not to where it's affecting my burn.
Okay.
It's just a little.
You know, I will remind people that these cigars are pretty brand new as far as getting them back to California from Vegas. Typically, when you get cigars from a new place, you want to let them rest for at least a few days to a week in your humidor to acclimate to your humidity. We haven't done that with these cigars because we want to get these reviews out as fast as possible. So we will take that construction issues into account when we are doing our final overall rating. So even if we have a few construction issues here and there, we won't technically ding them as bad as we would have if it had been a fresh or a cigar that's been in the humidor for a while. I will give them benefit of that doubt.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea. We did very much luck out, I think, with the brulee and the brimstone so far being perfect construction so far.
Yes.
And this guy's not far off. It's a little bit of a wavy burn. That's not even a construction issue, really. That's just how the burn is right now. So I'm not complaining by any means, but I think that's a good caveat to put on this. Just as a reminder, we're trying to get this to you guys as quickly as we can, but as in-depth as we can at the same time.
Absolutely.
So there are a couple little oversights stepped over, and I'm going to smoke this again sooner or later, as soon as I can get my hands on another one. So we'll do another review if you want. I'll smoke on the live show.
Nah.
But for right now, I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the next start, Mike. All right, guys, so as far as the flavors go, I'm actually starting to taste the sweetness of the chilies in there. For those of you that like, or pepper, I should say, once you get past the initial heat, there's a nice sweetness that takes place. I'm actually getting that in there, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So, razor sharp burn still, ash holding on very well. Faint smoke, though. That's the only negative I would really say. It's very faint smoke.
Yeah, not a whole lot. I would like to see a little bit more, but not a huge issue. And I do like how you pointed out that that sweetness you do get from something spicy like that. Mm-hmm. It might sound a little funny, but it tastes very natural to be there. The sweet tip kind of situation obviously tasted a little not as natural as that, but for something so spicy, you kind of expect that other note to be there too.
Yeah.
So it's exactly what I want from a cigar like this. And since I've never had a cigar like this before, I'm very pleased.
Absolutely. All right, Mike, let's go ahead and get into the last start, finish it out, and get a conclusion and a rating. All right, guys, so getting a bit warm, we're going to cut them off there. Mine did have a bit of a heat break, but again, I'm not going to ding it because, like I said, these cigars should have had proper time to rest and get acclimated to the Bakersfield weather as opposed to the conditions they were in Vegas and when they were brought in from the country of origin. So, not going to ding it a whole lot for that on the construction part. It did have a bit of a tight draw that I will take into a little bit of consideration. But as far as the flavors go, they were great. Towards the end, the spice did start to come back, and overall, you're left with this nice, sweet and spicy flavor.
Exactly. It's exactly what it said it would be, and it delivered perfectly, and I really do love the flavors of this. I can see this going really well with a really cold drink. Mm-hmm. Some iced tea if you would like that. Maybe a gin and tonic if you want something to drink with it.
I was thinking a Sculpin IPA.
IPA, okay.
Yeah.
Spicy with a nice
citrus
yeah.
hoppiness to it, yeah.
I like that. That's a good call.
Yeah, that would have been my drink pair. And again, you guys, I'm not a big IPA guy, so for me to say I would drink an IPA with that is saying something right there.
Yep.
So, Miguel and I took our scores, we averaged them together, and we came out with a rating of a 90 for this cigar. I think that's a pretty darn good score for this cigar, and I think it's one you guys are really look forward to if you want that really unique, wow, different than anything I've ever had before flavors.
100%. I think it's unique factor, the fact that it's conditioned, not infused, and that complete spice and sweet balance. Mm-hmm. It earned this score. I don't see a lot of other flavored cigars getting that high up there.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that, Mike. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, the Alec Bradley Lars Tennytons Sweet and Spicy SS, as they're putting it on the label. Looking forward to get the rest of his line in there and try the other 6 cigars he has.
Oh, yeah.
Really want to see what he did with those and how Alec Bradley influenced it in any way, shape, or form with what they had available. So we'll definitely look forward to those. Make sure you guys check these out later on in the year when they are starting to be shipped out. I believe they wanted to say September or October to start shipping, so it will be in the fall. So look for those, you guys, and don't forget to stay tuned for the rest of our IPCPR 2019 cigar reviews. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, guys.